Hello, good evening. A pleasure. See you all here again for an actually full painting stream for once. It's not a double up. I think is gonna be fun. Got a bunch of minis because we're tackling ye old pile. But I think it would only be fair that we finish up with the Conquest model. It's a little bit dark today just because I haven't fucked with the camera enough, but I think it's fine. Just because if I bring this down, yeah, I just turned into a gigantic black and white filter. Ooh. Fucking with buttons. There we go. Too bright. Gains a bit better. Alright. I'll work with that. There we go. Wait. We still have our lovely little Conquest lad. Probably try and finish him up real quick. Just gotta get the reds I need as well as the browns. Get underneath. And I just gotta get all the colors I had before. What I wanted to do was get wanted to get a parabellum image. Why is this here? That's the army builder. Nope. Thank you. I don't think it matters. There we go. There we go. That's pretty funny. Where is the, where's that gosh darn, there it is. That is not the horse. It does pay credence to what I saw before. Yep, definitely shin guards. And I want a side profile to see how far the, there we go. So is that all armor? Okay, so the middle guy. Yeah, because that's that guy there. The middle one with the larger horse with the bigger metal points. He has a clothing underneath. The other two, that's cloth. That's metal? Yes? Can't tell, there's not a good enough zoom. From the angle that I can see, it looks to be metal. I could be wrong, however. I'm going to assume that it is, though. So I'll take it. I'm doing all this without having even gone into what paints I need. I need a lot, actually. We threw out the old Mephiston, I believe. Nope, it's still here. The problem is there's still paint in there, but it's gotten a little bit grimy. I think I could still use it, though. Definitely running out of it. Whoa. There's the mixing bowl. Definitely been lost in there. There we go. There we are. The mat ready for later. actually... So I used the... no, I used lead belcher is what I used. Keep the heavy metal on standby, though. Black... I might not need black, actually. Silver, probably. I'm trying to conserve the black metal until I can get more. I'm running out. So save that. I'm gonna need this. And this, right? That's the one I used for skin. Okay, that's covered. That was the lighter brown, right? Yes, Deathclaw, but I already have a Deathclaw, and that's right here. Yep. I think that's it. And then I just needed lead. Yep. Black, put it over here. I apologize for more of this setup. More than enough. You know what? Not yet. So where I left off was I was getting through the rest. Some lights. Those images again. That's easier. Now I know which parts are cloth and which is actual armor. Makes sense that that's armor. Give me a couple of front shots of what I'm looking at. Oh, it's a little crest. I see. It's actually a lot more metal than I gave it credit for. And then underneath right there, yeah, is cloth. Yes. And I believe I wanted them to have a red, yeah, red. all metal. That I can actually do as the silver clasps. I think they're, what are they called? The pieces you stick the feet through for horse saddles. Because I want to say harness, but I don't think that's correct. Now for my second test. To see if this will give me... Because I like the dark here, but I want to see if I can't use a better representation. Oh. Water down. I got butterfingers tonight. Can't get it. Can't get it. There we go. Two should be enough. At least for the consistency that I want. Yes. That should be good. For lay homemade null oil. So it brings out more of the lead color than the other one does. So I might just work with both of them in tandem. We'll see how that plays out, and then I'll give the details where I need to. Still also need to do the shield. I don't know what I'm going to do for the shield yet. I've been trying to take cues from Space Marine 2 on bulwark shields. Has not really come to fruition. I think for the matte red. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I should get the buff that I'm using. Just so you know, your settings on video quality is 1080 only. The old laptop can't keep up. Is there a way? Let me see. Is there a way to? Because I know I've done that for a bit, considering the video quality has been poor for a while. Oh, you're doing Sigmar skeletons? Less. I think I'll see if this doesn't tools, settings, see if I can't it's in the output, I believe. Yes. Bring it down to here. It should change it up a bit. Hopefully. Because it's also fluctuating with what I'm doing. Alright. I think I've gotten far enough to where I can shut this off. I think I can also do this. Hopefully this helps fix it. Chat, you let me know. Lower the bitrate for some of the users. Should be good. Got the new Death Rattle Tomb host. Let's go. I haven't delved too much into Sigmar, but I do have a couple of Stormcast Eternals waiting for me on the pile. I'm going to be sure to look forward to that in the future. Also, I'm just trying to currently get through as much as I can. Yeah. These, I believe. Yes. So I used the lead, so you know what I could do? I could try... Jesus, the beep. Who's beeping? I almost read that like a Star Wars announcer. C3 LT76, thank you for the 200th follow, which means after the stream I get to spin a lovely wheel. I don't know if I should be terrified at all. It's finally happening. Actually, that doesn't look half bad for my purposes. I'm gonna try that. There we go, now the backside does have a shine. I assume that says Celt, or it could also be Celt, as in Celtic. I'll go with Celt. I like Celt. I know for a fact I'm going to mistake it and say Kilt. There we go, a bit more shine. done on the horses. It's kind of funny. I actually just came off of looking at some Uma Musume news, and now I'm getting through to painting these horses. That's also metal. That feels like a neck guard, though. It's the one thing I can't figure out with this damn model. Looks great when you have paint on it, but you can't tell it from a plastic point of view. What we got? Look at damage again. So it has to be that one. And I'm assuming that's skin. So I would put it as brown. But then I look at the other one, and I can't tell if I've messed it up at all. No, I haven't. Okay, that's skin, is what it is. Oh, I also need that, and there we go. The little shin guards. Give them all each different colored ankle socks. That'd be a nice little fun thing. I think I'll stick with them all being natural, or just like the casual brown horse too. So that's gonna be the armor. I think I should just make that armor too, since this is the full piece, and then that right there is horse skin. I see the other portions of armor. Got the tiny little horse mouth. So that's fine there. Front, I think that's actually the mounted noble lord's head. Kind of messed that one up. Duplicate that, but Give me mounted noble lord so I can see what portion is the, Where is he? There he is. A portion of that head is what I think it is. Oh no, that's not the, No, that's not the horse at all. Did I mess up? No, that's a different horse. I'm just being a silly Billy. So the plume looks like it goes all the way around, and then I can start up on the metal portion. Alright. So metal portion starts there. Plume comes around. Plume. That definitely looks like armor. Oh. I think Zenithal highlighting might have actually screwed me because I don't know where things are. Metal might be up to there. Okay. Let me see if we can fix the our camera. At least tone it down so you can see it, because I'm using a lot of bright colors. That's a bit easier. And right there. Okay. That's a bit better. It's a lot better, actually. Well, I can see a little bit to where I can get it. There we go. That's a little bit there. We can take care of the rest with the Letty boy. Sorry, got lost for a second. Beat went hard. What can I say? God, that I actually kind of fucked up my chest a little bit doing that. Fuel it with water. I'll actually take a second to Retributor with Runefang? Runefang could be a move. I'm getting hair in my face is what I'm getting. Runefang could be a move. Let me take a good look at a Relic Shield. Speaking of Relic Shields, get to that after this guy. Cover of the gold, a white centerpiece, mixed up with black iron. red. Let me look at. Let me see. Okay. 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 Oh. I'm learning. I'm indulging in information. I'm digesting. I'm learning. I've unlearned. Some actually good conversions. Really good conversions. Apologies, I'm just gawking at reference images. People do be ballin'. I could go for... Go for like a white center with a gold border? No, it's not. I think I could do black with a gold border. I think that would be a better idea. So, Runefang, I'll keep as a highlight. What I don't have works. I completely forgot what I decided on. I think it was black with a gold border, yeah. You know what? Actually, hold on. A little bit added extra. Where's that dry brush? Okay. Apologies, Mike. You're thick and baconed. There we go. Because I do want those to pick up and shine. Get into the room? I sort of can. Oh no, I gave beige for the cloth. Ah, crap. I just looked at the flag arm. This is fine though. It's fine because buff really overextends itself. Alright. That's right, red is for the horses, the white underneath is for the guards. This is what happens when you don't paint the models you plan in a timely fashion. You forget completely how you wanted the scheme to go. There we go. You know what? Where's that gold? Yeah, because I gave the Retributor gold trim to the arm, so trim I'm clean for doing gold on. Which means he's gonna have a cute little golden line. far does a line go, actually? Or I think I had that one right there, so it goes a bit further. Yeah. It's actually up here, then. Yeah. Looking snazzy, you goober. I think it's a... Oof. Excuse me, I think I sneezed. Since it is so, Nope, here comes the sneeze. It was. I'll find it later. But I want to, bring up the focus a bit, because I am holding it a bit closer than normal so you guys can actually see everything properly. Got a cute little, got some cute little line stuff going on. Actually make that golden. There we go. No, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Yeah, because then that gets the metal at the end of the day. So for the shield, I could make it like a whitish bluff feathers. And also take care of the saddle reins while I'm at it. Still thinking of things. For the flags, I don't know what I want to do with the flags, actually. Brown, not really. I guess just make it the same color as the other such. Yeah. Fits along with it. And it's the metal in between. God, thinking about these additional new color schemes is making me really want to boot up Space Marine 2 again. I'm so happy I'm finally getting back into the groove. I've been on and off with that game for a bit, and now with the new update, finding something to quote-unquote grind has been feeling super, super awesome. Those Chaos Champion armor pieces, though, are a bitch and a half to get. go. We got it. I'm gonna get that cloth ready. Is that? It is. Bunches of oats. Oh, it's changed to a name tag. Or like a neck brace. Hold on a minute then. Neck brace can get some heavy. Yeah. There we go. And the chains. Gotta go. Right underneath. Ah, that's why. All right. Is that on a second chain? Am I crazy? There it is, right there. Right. And a nice little golden chain for his nameplate. Ah, tatters, 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 tatters. I can make the tatters golden. In the middle, I can make it red. But to quickly go back to the Space Marine 2 thing, I'm excited. We're about halfway through all the Chaos champs. I was actually able to I streamed getting the Assault, but my bad. I'm actually, what is it, 2 away, because I just recently got the Vanguard one for World Eater, so now all that's left is to do Bulwark, which is going to be a nightmare, and Sniper, which is going to be super easy. I say that, but I know the game can be fickle. There we go. We got inside there all right. Honestly, when I was going for that, I can get something longer. Where's the, You'll work. Yeah, you're soft enough. Damn, the Festin rubbing off. I think it's honestly because I didn't give another coat when I did. So a lot of things just went missing. Okay. He's back. Coming across nice. I still have to change the undergarments over there. Stay off to the side. I might use you again. It was actually kind of nice. Yep. Don't want to go too far. Get that in. Part of the oh, it's a point of trim if you want it to be like that. Though I don't know how it connects to the it's supposed to connect to the gosh darn saddle. I don't know how it does that though. It's connected to the leg, if anything. I can actually get really heady with it. Do that. He's a banner boy, so I can deck him out a little bit. Now it's too much. Digital X, hello. Thank you for that meat. How you doing tonight? Welcome to the stump. Pull up and be comfortable. Ooh, that was a good one. Ooh. Mike is bad. How dareth? I was probably pulled away from it, but you are correct, though. It is a Blue Yeti mic, so stuff will be a little bit choppy. What am I painting? I'm currently painting a Conquest Mini. If you are unfamiliar with them, they're from Parabellum Studios. And it's essentially, I think the word is, it's... Honestly, the perfect meme for it would be, hey, we have Sigmar at home, and that's basically what it is. But it's actually a pretty nice game. I got to play a game of it. One of the guys at my local shop gave me a tutorial game. And it was actually quite fun. I had a lot of fun with it. It's got a very unique deployment style as well as game feel. But I'm painting some cavalry. Funny enough, the faction I picked apparently has a lot of cavalry, so I'm going to be painting a lot of horses for them in the future. Is it actually part of the rules? No, it's not. I'm just crazy. A wee bit deranged. There we go. Alright, 85. I can bring him back down to earth. I think for the snoot, I can go for a dark snoot. Actually, no, what I should have done is this. There we go. Get the brown involved, so it looks a bit more natural. There we go. And now I can actually take this and use it to its proper advantage. Uh-oh. I just got a notification. Oy vey. Well, it's actually a good time to chill, and I think I can refill my water. Our lovely on the hour ad is here, chat. So when the ad pops up, it's only going to be 30 seconds, so don't you worry, we won't be gone for long. But I'm going to take that time just quickly to refresh the water, so I'll put us into a quick little intermission when I get the chance. During that time, take care of anything you need to take care of, and I'll be right back painting for you when you get back. Dun, 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 dun. It's easier to manage the ads when you're painting because you're not in the middle of a multiplayer game. Hey, I got a little lore. That's actually part of the skin. Am I crazy? I am crazy. Yeah, that's part of the skin. Alright, guys. Ad's gonna be starting soon, so take a quick little 3-minute break. And we'll be right back. Oh, I'm back. Got my little shot of caffeine, got some refilled water. We're good. We're in there, fellas. Right, back to this. I think honestly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be sassy, get a little red on. Nice little red jewel. I can practice up on the layering and highlighting for it afterwards. There we go. Got a little golden red eye. I can just leave it as a trim right there. And what I can do in the back is give it the silver. And hit it again with no. Did I not grab you? There you are. I'll let that dry actually. Can come back to the other side. Going through trim after trim after trim. I love trim. Let's go to the trim. Am I missing any parts I care about? Little guy right there. That was loud. Alright. And then I need the silver, right? I use silver? Yeah. Yeah, he used silver. There we go. Good show. Get an idea on how it's looking so far. Yeah, looking nice. Whoa. Don't want to knock over the camera. Alright. Sink in for the black center. That way it gets everywhere it needs to be. There we go. Let that dry. In the meantime, I actually need more Retributor. A nice shield. Honest question for you, Chad. Do you ever just start trailing off with thoughts whenever you're in the middle of painting or shuffling around with cards? Like just a hobby thing. Like your mind ever just trail when you're in the middle of something? And then you snap back and you're like, "Whoa, that was weird." Me, it tends to happen, and I just start thinking of old video games I used to play. Last time I remember doing it like that, I was thinking of a really old Xbox 360 game I used to play called Marble Blast Ultra. I just started trailing off thinking of marbles. And before I knew it, I was in the middle of painting a Imperial Fist Terminator. I feel like that's fine though, because sometimes if you're constantly always focused in, like if you're trying to focus in on really tedious points of the model, like you could think about that in the middle of like base coating or something. Missing any points besides the one I can't get? Pretty locked in, honestly. There we go. That was the wrong color. I'm glad I stopped myself. I need metal in there. Alright. It's there. I need to get the other side with red. Super close. Okay. And underneath, we can have it as this brown. go. There we go. Got a little seat. There we go. So after that, it's up there, which I think I got already, didn't I? Just going through what else I've missed. It's the other rain. And then after that, it's what's left actually, and then after it's just going to be detailing. Am I missing anything besides this side? No, not entirely. I will do this though for the hoops. There's our hooves. I'm actually gonna worry about that. That can have silver though. Homemade mill oil. I think at that point it's going to be good. Oy. And afterwards we just give a bit of highlighting here and there. So for the spear, no lore for that. I'm definitely making this. Then I will make this heavy. Covers nicely. That be completely silver with, yeah, I'll do red laurels. Where's that? No. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Silver holds. That's there. Mountain is there. Kind a sweet little gem. The last thing to do is fill all this with gold. All right. There we go. Hey, I think all that's taken care of. I think I can finally say for certain that this is done. Yeah, we're done. And then I have the other one over here, which is much more in the filled department. I do apologize, Chad. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Just one thing I gotta take care of on the sideline. Be right back, I promise. And we're back. Apologies again for the little time lapse. Hey, here it is. Waiting on it to come back. Thought I knocked something over. So So we left off. Guy's looking good. Everywhere else looks pretty much hunky-dory. Can have some of the heavy work as a shine element. Which is A-okay in my book. Next thing I wanted to do was this. There we go. Nice shining red jewels. And I need to hit that with Retributor. Actually, speaking up, I haven't hit the other side with enough pressure. Oh no, I did hit it with enough. We got our hoofs. Holy Jesus. Whew. That woke me up. Something just fell. All good. Why on earth? I don't know. But we're all fine. That scared the crap out of me. Wow. Well, hope everybody had a good wake up. Alright, now I think I can safely plant him onto the base, because I'm starting to rub off the paint that I'm painting. We were right here. Yes. And there's still enough room to mess around with the tree. Or, I have a better idea. Do I still have a cork lying around? Right in there. On the pop-up. Thank you. He still has a stick. Good. Give me this. Give me this. Perfect. Pilot hole done. Actual hole. There we go. Is that enough room for you? Plenty. It should go a bit deeper though. Alright, well that's set. Chat about something. Might not have good leeway. Okay. That'll work. You gotta hold them upside down. There you go. But we can chat a bit. I've just got another notification because I think we're up to that 2-hour mark. Yes, we are. Just chill and enjoy a bit of the ambiance while the ad break is about to hit us. like a 2-ton truck. Well, while this sits, start chatting about the 40K side of what's going to be going on. You can also get that spinner ready, because we get to see which 40K Primarch. Thank you, everybody, once again, and a big thank you to Kelt for that 200th follow. Yeah, picker wheels, simple like that. Lion. Gilio, hell yeah. Angron, and then Mort, and then Magnus. It's a 6, right? Yep, it's the 2 loyal, 4 chaos. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be fucking up the paint job that's there. Let that sit. Properly handle it for later. See if I can't reorganize these paints so nothing truly falls over. Hey. And so this doesn't dry out. There we go. A live record. Hope you all having a good night. Still running on a bit of crummy sleep, but still here. So, 40K army-wise, finally come down to what I've decided to run for the Imperial Fist. Still running Anvil Siege, and I want to start doing little updates on that next time I go out and get games with them. But I've also finally started finalizing Grey Knights lists with what I want to run, and I'm going with the Brotherhood Strike, Warp Bane, and I might decide on something else, considering when I finish the kit bashing for the Nemesis Dread Knights, because I still have to sit down and just dedicate a whole day to that and not procrastinate anymore. It's a killer, man. It bothers me every time, and I just can't remember to set aside time. On the upside, though, I've started delving more into the Paladin squad I plan on getting ready. We got our little banner boy. Right here, I can swap to Arcam for this one. Finished up a banner guy from last time. He's got his lovely force weapon, the Psy Cannon, and we finished up the banner for tabletop play. So he's going to be rocking down there. I need to get another... 3 there? Yeah, 3 Psy Cannons I need to get ready. I also need to, I need to give them their Paladin pieces, the top parts, so I can distinguish them. But over on this side, we've got a Paladin Apothecary, because fun note, you can actually have Apothecaries finally in the Paladin squad. So he takes up another side. I basically lose a Stormbolter. It's not that big of a deal. Stormbolter's a Stormbolter. We have coming up a third banner. There's a lot of banners going around just because you can take them, so there's no reason not to take them. You're primarily an OC stealing army to begin with. This is going to be the third banner, another Terminator banner, boy. Because I'm not going to give him the top portion. You know, his Nemesis Falchion. He can't take a special weapon because he's a brother of Terminator. Interceptors are coming back. I've planned 2 Psy Cannons for each of the groups. I've been seeing a lot of people take ranged options. Excuse me. Ooh, I apologize for that. And it's mostly been incinerators for the strike squad, because they're not really going to be moving, and you usually teleport them in to either charge onto a point to sticky, or just get them in range to do things. So they usually take the incinerator, and Psy Cannons are going to be going for the interceptors. Yeah, because inceptors are Space Marines. Interceptors can be for Grey Knights. And the whole point of it is the move, shoot, move that they get, so I can just fire off some strength 8 shots, AP 1, 2 damage. Kills a Marine, I'll take it. But I was also rummaging through some of the gifted Grey Knight models I was given, which includes some more Purifiers. There was also this very sick Terminator model someone did that they gifted to me from the local store, and he wasn't going to use it, so he was like, hey, do you want it? I know you collect Grey Knights, you're like the only guy who does, and I think I'm going to use it as a Brother Captain model. I love his outstretched arms. He actually did a great job posing this, so it's going to be fun to do this guy. More so than that, I think I'm finally going to commit to finally doing the Purgation units. Just more Psy Cannons. I know they're kind of ass still. They lost their indirect fire. Warpbane doesn't work well with indirect fire anymore. But more so than not, I can't speak. I want to try and run it in the teleport list, which is just going to be a bunch of plunging fire. So probably have these guys, a Venerable Dreadnought that I just finished for, I believe it's +1 to, it's either reroll 1s to hit and wound against a target that the Dreadnought hits, or it's +1 to hit and wound. I'm pretty sure it's rerolls though. Pretty sure it's a reroll 1s for anything that targets, be it a Grey Knight unit. Dread Knight's obviously still there. But yeah, it's honestly gonna be more infantry than it is Dread Knights. I think I'm limiting myself to 3 Dread Knights per detachment. I know the whole shtick is run as many as you can, but I feel like if you're gonna do that, just run the vehicle detachment that's with them, and also I want to get a feel for the entire army. I also need to set up another Purifier squad. I need to see if I have any extra models for a Purifier squad. I think I do, though. Yeah, that's the 5 there. I use it as a 10-man, and I need to get another one ready for Warpbane. A full 10-man, and then a 5-man, just to have at least 2 squads. But now to move on to a coup de grace, because I think I only had enough time to do that, and then I gotta pass out. Unfortunate. But we get to go to the live scene for this lovely moment, which I've been dreading for a while. Thanks to Kelt, hitting our 200 follower goal, I now get to see what is the Primarch that I will be poised to build and paint on stream. And I'll probably set the rest of the follower goals like this too. Yeah, no, those are good things. Thinking out loud again. But let's spin the wheel. I pray to God it's not someone with wings. Please, not someone with wings. I'll take it. You know what? It could have been worse. Alright. Let me go grab him.
I gotta go plunging into the pile of shame. Got him. Holy crap. I was on something some time ago. I have like 3 boxes of Raptors in there. I'm pretty sure there might be 4. I don't know. But here he is. We got our boy. I'm going to take the time, build him, prep him up. And I'm honestly going to prep all of his head options because I enjoy every single one of them and I think they're super awesome. I believe I'm also going to try and do this guy with non-metallic metals. I want to keep practicing that. This is going to kind of be the next big project like Lucius was because I wanted to see what I could do and improve my stylings. But with that, the plastic is open. The leash is off, as Primarch Dorn would say. And I think I'll dedicate... I should probably dedicate weekends to this when I'm going to be doing these. Because that way I can just have Sunday to completely pass out and recuperate from. You stuck on there? You're pretty stuck on there, actually. That's good. Okay. Alright. Nope, you are not stuck there. God damn it. I might just have to glue him onto his stand. As much as I don't want to, I might just have to, because he's kind of just flinging everywhere. This will probably be unfortunate the last time I keep him on here. Okay. I can't hold him for the time being. Alright, I will probably take the last few minutes to hold this down. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you like what you saw, consider leaving a follow. Lets you know when I'm going live. And it will also keep you appraised of when we start the big old projects. Like so. And also, our big projects are tied to follower goals, as of right now. When we get down and dirty into bigger positions, hopefully things will improve in the future, but only time will tell when I improve. If you are also a hobbyist and curious about posting your other pics or just want to chat shop, there's a Discord image link right there. You can stop by, post up your things, chat about colors. If you want to see any of my old finished projects, check out Twitter, and that should take you straight to my page. You can check out all the media images there. And I will shortly post up an image of the 200 follower goal milestone. But again, thank you guys so much for stopping by. See you next time. Next time when we start up Line.